Quade, you've had a bit of a holiday and then you're backed up with a bit of a holiday, so you're jumping at the bit to play, aren't you?
Yeah, mate, I can't wait to get back out in the field. And after suspension, 3 weeks off, it's tough sitting on the sidelines watching. Being able to get back out with the boys, have a win, and then go into a bye. A little bit frustrating, but at the same time, I think the team as a group, everyone just needed the break, and to be able to go into a break with a win, always helps things.
Southern Kings haven't done you any favours by knocking off the Tahs, have they?
I mean, for us, look at that game, and the Kings are a tough team, and look at all their games throughout the year. They've put on some points on teams, and all their losses have been high-scoring games. So we knew that when they went down to New South Wales, they wanted to go home with a win. They were going to throw everything out on the paddock, and for the remainder of the season, I guess they've got nothing to lose. So every week's their grand final.
Has that made it tougher though, the Tahs coming off a loss?
I mean, the New South Wales Queensland clashes, no matter what's happened in the past, those games are always hotly contested, and I think that no team ever goes into those games sort of worrying about the week before or the week ahead, just focused on that one game.
How do you see that duel with Foley? You're looking forward to that?
Yeah, I mean, personal duels are always things that are sort of in the back of your mind, but at the same time, I'm just keen to get back out with the team and join my teammates and hopefully get a victory. But go out there and put in a good performance and back up our team performance from the week before.
Is there a good rivalry with you and Foley?
Yeah, I mean, we've played alongside each other for a long time now, so there's always going to be a healthy rivalry. Everyone wants to start and have the starting job. At the same time, this is my job's here in the Reds jumper, and that's all I'm going to focus on.
Is there enough memory of how much Queensland hates New South Wales in this group out here?
Mate, you don't have to go have a yarn to the boys. You've got a few of the lads, Carmichael, who played in State of Origin, Thorny, obviously part of State of Origin as well, and those sort of guys, you can feel the energy just coming off them in the lead up to a game like this. But in saying that, mate, that's a totally different sport. Any Queensland New South Wales clash is always a tough competitive environment, and us, we're just focused on our season and trying to improve our season.
With this sort of game, mate, is it really win or nothing? Just to beat the Tahs here on home soil?
No, I mean, the bigger picture is to play some good football and continue to progress through for the rest of the season. And like I said, having a win in our last game kind of puts you in that you're hungry for more victories, and we want our season to be successful. And obviously, the start of the season hasn't been that great so far. So we just want to continue to work hard, chip away at the work we're putting in on the field, and get victories.
A win would really set up the outcome of the season.
Of course, any win is going to set that up, and especially now, we've got to focus on playing well, winning, and continue to do that. And this group, there's no complacency there. We can't afford to be complacent with anything we're doing at the moment, but we're focusing on training hard, working hard this week, and making sure that we leave no stone unturned, and we go into this clash ready to go and hopefully get the victory.
Have you done the sums, or what do you have to do? I mean, pretty much you've got to beat all the rest of the Australian teams, I guess.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good run in terms of where we're playing. I think in our next 4 games we've got 3 Australian teams. You look at it as a block of 4. There's a very good opportunity to leapfrog a few teams, and climb our way back up the ladder, and obviously more importantly the conference ladder. So we've got a pretty good block ahead. If all things go well, we'll be sitting in a good position, but by no means are we looking that far ahead at the moment. That's a goal in the back of the mind, but the big game is right ahead of us, which is New South Wales.
You played with Bernard Foley and also outside him or inside him. What are his skills that make him deceptive and a really good weapon for the Waratahs that we have to look out for?
I mean, he's been the sort of cornerstone of their attack for a long period. Obviously, with Curtly Beale being there over the past few years, those two have had a good combination, and I think it's been a little bit different not having Curtly there as well. So more's falling on Nard's shoulders, and he's a great threat in terms of his running game. He's a good communicator from what I've had to do with him. But like I said, he's just the cornerstone of their attack. That's where it all evolves around. If we stop the ball at him, then Izzy doesn't get the ball, and he's probably their best attacking weapon. And if we can sort of slow down the momentum and the ball that gets to him, then we'll be in a better position.